Hello, everyone. Coming up here on the Pro Wrestling Show, present the Clash in Paris. Present the Outcome Special. As you see right here, you see John Cena having his first and only match. Well, not Frankfurt. Retirement tour going on. This is his last retirement match. We'll get there as well. Many more matches as well. A fatal four-way match for the World Heavyweight Championship. Seth Rollins defends the title against three challengers. World champion CM Punk, Jey Uso, LA Knight, getting a shot at the world championship. Get the Clash and the Outcome Special right here, right now, here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. I'm your host, as always, Kendrick Dix here. Glad you join us here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Join in the conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing here for the Pro Wrestling Show. Like we said, we're in Clash in Paris. And what a week been. We had all this week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday. And now the special predict the outcome as well as our review for Clash in Paris. See the Paris flag in between right here for France. So we're here, we're ready. Let's go and get things started. The first match, I believe, will probably open Clash in Paris. And they'll be Roman Reigns taking on the tribal chief himself, Bronson Reed. Roman Reigns returned to singles action after SummerSlam when Roman got decimated on the Raw after SummerSlam and wasn't seen from or heard from ever since until nearly 2 weeks ago when Roman Reigns came out there and Roman tried to stop the destruction between Bronson Reed. Roman believed Bronson took his shoes and stole his shoes and stuff like that, and Roman wants his shoes back. But Bronson Reed, on the other hand, has been sporting those shoes, and Paul Heyman has given him the moniker the Tribal Thief. The Tribal Thief, like stealing his Jordans and stuff. So Roman wants his shoes back one way and one how, and Roman Reigns will go against Bronson Reed tonight, this afternoon for Clash in Paris. Ain't no easy doubt about it. We know who's going to win this match. It's going to be the tribal chief himself, Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns will get an easy victory over Bronson Reed, setting himself up to a match down the road with Braun Breaker. So look for Roman Reigns to win tonight with Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed going to put up a fight, but it just won't be enough against the mighty Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is going to annihilate and get some payback tonight over Bronson Reed. So Bronson Reed, watch out now. You might have Roman's shoes, but Roman's going to take his shoes back one way or another. So look for that coming your way tonight, this afternoon here. Roman Reigns, like I had reiterated. Can we show that picture one more time of Roman Reigns? Like I had reiterated. Can we show the picture one more time? Roman Reigns. Okay, we showing Bronson. Bronson ain't gonna win. This man right here will win right here. If we can show Roman right quick. Roman right there, that man that will win. Look for Roman Reigns to win over Bronson Reed tonight. And Roman Reigns will take his spot, take his shoes back from Bronson on what Bronson had did to him down the road. So look for Roman to win tonight. Another match that everybody's been buzzing about. This match right here for we can show right the Women's Intercontinental Championship match as Becky Lynch, the champion, goes one-on-one against the Hall of Famer Nikki Bella, the longest reigning Divas champion. Nikki Bella getting a shot at the Women's Intercontinental Championship. Nikki Bella gonna make use of it. If Nikki Bella can do what she needs to do to win the Women's Intercontinental Championship, she'll do what she has to do. Well, this whole rivalry got started when Becky Lynch spitted bars on Nikki Bella, talking about she ain't with John Cena, and that caused a firestorm as well. So that kind of led to that path. But Nikki Bella saying she ain't afraid. She ain't afraid of getting some competition. She wants Becky Lynch. She saw Becky Lynch when they first started. When Becky Lynch came nearly a decade ago, was afraid, didn't know what to say. But Becky Lynch has a lot to say, and Becky Lynch wants to bring it. Nikki, on the other hand, wants to solidify herself that she can hang with this generation's proper women. Nikki Bella is gonna have that chance tonight to prove that she can go when she goes against Becky Lynch. Look for this being a seesaw match, but at the end, Becky Lynch will emerge victorious, and Becky Lynch will get her hand raised in token of victory, like she did in SummerSlam. So look at Becky Lynch right there, retaining the Women's Intercontinental Championship, and Becky Lynch is going to be doing that as well. So look forward to seeing Becky in the championship or Nikki Bella. Nikki Bella gonna have to regroup from that because I can say when that happened, everybody stood up and knew what was going down. Nikki Bella and Becky Lynch. Another match I'm looking forward to seeing right here: a Donnybrook match between Sheamus going against Rusev. Sheamus versus Rusev 1-on-1 in a good old fashioned Donnybrook match. The Donnybrook match is that anything goes, falls count anywhere, pinfalls, no disqualification, you name it. That match will go forward. We'll see that match going forward, but like Sheamus and Rusev had numerous fights on Raw. They couldn't keep Rusev. I want to say Rusev needs this win other than Sheamus. Look for Rusev to win over Sheamus. Rusev and Sheamus. I mean, at each other's throat for quite some time. It's going to get so personal and stuff like that between them. So look for Sheamus and Rusev being the holy, crap out each other. But look for Rusev to get the victory over Sheamus. He needs it. Another match that everybody's been talking about and buzzing about is this match right here. John Cena in his finally got a couple of months left. He's taking on Logan Paul. John Cena taking on Logan Paul 1-on-1. Logan Paul and John Cena, they were tag team partners earlier this summer. If you can recall, if you can remember at the time, but now those days are over with. John Cena looking to itch his name closer to his retirement match. John Cena going against Logan Paul. Logan Paul said John Cena ain't even what he used to be in his league. Now John Cena wants to show the world that hey, I can go and I can still show you I can go. I'm gonna prove it. Well, we know that Drew McIntyre has been teasing the head of Logan Paul to find ways to combat Cena. And probably Logan Paul probably did combat Cena. I think this past Friday on SmackDown, knocking John Cena out. I don't know if that was Brock Lesnar or not, or Logan Paul, somebody. But you can tell John Cena got laid out. John Cena wants to know who done it. So there's a lot of situations going on. I want to say look for John Cena to defeat Logan Paul. So it'll set him up go against his match against Brock Lesnar at WrestlePalooza next month. So looking forward to seeing that match as well. But a lot of eyes to the fire with that. John Cena will win, and we'll see him go against Brock coming forward. So hey, let's see the main event. This is the main event right here. Right here, a fatal forward to determine the world heavyweight champion. It's like um, Seth Rollins defends the world championship against LA Knight, CM Punk, and Jey Uso. This whole thing got started at SummerSlam when CM Punk finally won the world heavyweight championship, and CM Punk became world champion. And CM Punk victory did not last long. It didn't last for 5 minutes. But the CM Punk had got ambushed and attacked by Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins came out there just to tease that he's coming when he's here. Seth Rollins took that leg brace out and came out and cashed in his money in the bank and became the new world champion. And now Seth Rollins sits on top of the Raw Mountain as the world's heavyweight champion. And Seth Rollins now Had a lot of feasting the fire when you think about it. Seth Rollins' vision is, and like he's got his own group called the Vision. Their vision is to divide and conquer. And that's what they're doing. This fatal four-way match could be the way for Seth Rollins' vision to lead. We saw CM Punk came in and ambush LA Knight when LA Knight had a World Heavyweight Championship match. We did. But Seth Rollins now sees himself caught in a corner, caught in a corner, and did. You tell right here, Seth Rollins is, we could see Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns or something down the road. That could be the match right there down the road for the world title. Probably at WrestlePalooza. Who knows? But we saw all that counter. But Seth Rollins' opponents are on their own vision. They're not focusing like LA Knights, focusing telling CM Punk to mind his business. And CM Punk tried to get involved as well as Jey Uso, who's a former world champion. Lack of miscommunication from Jey Uso and LA Knight. And CM Punk, these three men want to be world champion. I know Jay and CM Punk do. We saw right there. We saw there's going to be a whole name right there. But Seth, Jey Uso standing tall. Jey Uso be the one to take down this new group division. It's going to be hard, but in the fatal forward match, is every man for himself. Seth Rollins does not have to lose his world title. Seth Rollins can lose his world title, and he does not have to get pinned, lose his world championship. That's what I mean to say. But there's a lot of fish in the fire. Look for Seth Rollins to retain the world championship over these three men. Three men gonna have a lack of communication, and it's gonna lead to LA Knight versus CM Punk, probably one on one. We don't know where it's gonna lead to Jay going forward. Um, like we said, we're gonna see moving forward in that. But like I said, once again, reiterating that Seth Rollins will retain the World Heavyweight Championship, and Seth Rollins will have that to himself. So we'll see on that going forward. All right, all right. Like we said, this has been the Clash in Paris. Predict the outcome, our special. Don't forget, we'll have the review as well for Clash in Paris. Did some of my predictions come true? This is going to be the last Clash in Paris on Peacock. So after that, that's it. No more on Clash in Paris. That's it. On Peacock, since NBC will get Saturday Night Main Event only, and ESPN will get all WWE PLEs, main roster pay per views and stuff like that. All right, like we said, did I forget all of them right? We'll have to wait and see. So for me being Kendra Dix, saying so long, we'll see you at the Clash in Paris review.